is good, everybody? How y'all doing? I gotta keep it real. I tried recording this video earlier and I must have forgot it was December in Michigan. Man, I went out to this park. I thought it was gonna be sweet recording a video out there. I ended up getting so cold, y'all. I had to take it in, warm up, come back for take two. But we here, and I'm gonna roll a little clip from that, because you will notice I got a new mic. I'm up and running on it, and I went out there. I did a little mic check before I started recording, and I hope y'all enjoy. Here you go. Check it out. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, let me get a mic check one time. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Hey, test, test, test. Can you hear me now? Test, 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 test. Can you hear me? Hey, what? We coming through loud and clear? Hold on, let me make sure. It's a little bit colder than I thought out here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey. All right, man, we on it. Mic check. Hold up. So yes, I did try to record it earlier. I'm not lying, but either way, here we are. And really, first and foremost, I got a huge shout out and thank you to my people, Armand and Leah. They're the ones that blessed me with this mic, and it just means so much to me. You know, having people around you that believe in you, support you, and honestly even invest in you. You know, they gave this to me literally after I dropped my first video, and I was kind of on the fence, so I was like, man, I don't really know how serious this is gonna be. I didn't even get a mic for myself. You know what I mean? Like, they got this for me, and to be honest, that's really all the motivation I need. You know, that inspired me to keep going, you know, want to get better at this and take this to the next level. So to be real, that's a whole another topic for a whole nother day. But it's so important to have people around you that's supporting you, believing in you, and, you know, helping you become the best version of yourself that you can be. So appreciate y'all specifically, but really, again, that goes to everybody that's been showing love and supporting me on these videos, and it means so much. So thank y'all. But with that out the way, we talking about 2022 today, y'all. So get ready, man. It's that time of year to kind of look back on how this year treated us. Was it a good year? Was it a tough year? We're about to dive in. So hope you guys enjoy today, but let's get into it. So you guys know I kind of like starting these out with some introspective questions, and this one's no different. I want to start out with just looking at where we are now and where we started the year. You know, if you can identify where you were mentally, physically, financially, you know, whatever your life looked like at the beginning of the year, and compare it to now, and just kind of connect the dots in between. As we look back on 2022, you know, there's always those key milestones and moments. It really just defines the entire year for us, you know, which is crazy. Obviously, so much happens in a year, but as we look back, you know, in previous years, it's kind of like, oh, well, that was the year I got my first job. That's the year I got my car. That was the year I graduated school. You know, we could just kind of outline those big events, whether good or bad. Just kind of run through those moments for you. You know, start thinking about what those moments were, and yeah, kind of where you were at the beginning of the year and where you are now. I got to be real. You know, personally, this is one of the most defining years of my entire life, and it was filled with some of my highest highs, but also some of my lowest lows. Obviously, you know, everything in between that as well, but just sharing briefly, you know, things like getting married. You know, I got married this year, y'all. I still can't believe it. Just such an exciting time, such a blessing. But on the other end, I also, you know, I lost some of the most important people in my life. I dealt with getting laid off. You know, I had lost my job, everything from switching my entire diet as well. I became vegan this year, which I still cannot believe. Like, that. This has just been a crazy year, y'all. Y'all gotta believe me. But it's stuff like that where, you know, I'll really be able to look back on this entire year, and I've been reflecting on it as like, wow, this is really like one of the most defining years of who I am and who I'm becoming. With that, you know, time just moves so quickly. I want everybody to sit back. You see how I did that? Lean back. And look at everything that happened this year before we jump into, you know, what's for 2023, what's up next, you know, all the other stuff that we're trying to get accomplished or get done off our to-do list. You know, really just to acknowledge those moments, and don't be too quick to just brush over it and get on to the next thing, because I don't know about you guys, but time is moving so quick. Again, we really live in a society and our culture is so, go. It's so fast paced that there's always something to be looking forward to. There's always something to do next. And I really just look at 2022 and appreciate it, whether it was hard, whether it was great. Appreciate it for what it was and try to pull out as many learning lessons that you can before we jump into anything related to 2023. And so as you're reflecting on this year, whether it was positive, whether it was difficult, I want to be the first one to say, I'm proud of you. For real, either way it goes, like whether it was the best year of your life, you kept accomplishing thing after thing, you kept winning, everything, just great things kept happening to you. I'm proud of you. Let's go. Like, that's dope, Let's keep it going. Let's keep that momentum going for 2023. If you're on the other end of the spectrum too, I'm still just as proud because you're still here. Everything that this year threw at you, man, it was season after season. I've been there. I know how it feels like you just trying to get a win. It's just been back to back to back. Like things just keep going on where it's like, man, when is this going to end? And you're probably just trying to push past to get into 2023 and start fresh. I did want to offer some encouragement if you are, on that side of things where it's just been a rough year. Don't let a moment or a season of adversity identify an entire year's worth of growth and development. And to be honest, we still got a couple weeks left. There's still some time to flip the script if it's possible for you. Turn things around. It's not over yet. If it's things that's out of your control that keep happening, just focus on what you can control. Everything else around you might be crazy, but there is some little things that you can do in your day-to-day that can improve where you stand and how you end your year out. You can look back and every month of 2022 might have been crazy, might have been rough, but you can look in the mirror and proudly say, I ended that year out strong. Like that was on me. I turned things around as best I could in the last month of the year. So offering some encouragement to y'all on that end. But either way, it's bigger and better things coming for 2023. And I'm excited for that. I hope y'all are excited for that as well. But with that too, this is really my last point today. And that's just after you kind of dive into, those key milestones or moments throughout the year, whether it was something positive or whether it was something you had to learn from, take some of those elements in the ways that you responded, the ways you reacted, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, what helped you, what's kind of holding you back, and just really tune in on those things before we jump into 2023 and start setting these, how it is, like new year, new me, I got all these goals and this year's going to be different. I'm going to be doing all this. So you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be going into the new year and really just fine tuning those skills and those ways that you grew this year, take those with you and even remove some of the things that didn't work. If you were in a season that you responded the same way time after time to different situations, but the same results kept happening, you were just unsatisfied with them, really look and be like, okay, was that me? Was it somebody else? Was it something else? That's all I'm asking you guys to do. And with that, I do have a couple other videos out. Feel free to check those out. They might help you finding peace in the storm and then also dealing with pain. What's your cure? So if you do want some takeaways from those to help potentially bring in this new year with a new mindset and a new approach to situations, I hope you enjoy. I hope that something in those videos or this video can help you out. And I'm keeping coming, but till next time, y'all stay blessed and y'all be easy. Peace.